Hey guys, Jevski here. Today, back with another CutCom. We are wearing a hoodie today because it's actually quite cold, surprisingly. I haven't moved the fan because it's going to be hot again in a couple days. I think it's 42 on Tuesday next week. Not looking forward to that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the last CutCom. There's going to be more like that as this video as well. Yeah, so I just restarted the game because I didn't want the 20-minute time. I wanted 10, just make it a bit more original feeling. But yeah, the topic I want to talk about in this video is just the internet. Realistically speaking, the longer the internet's around and the longer humans are around, you'd think that there'd be more communities online and people would be talking to each other more because, you know, there's more people to talk to, there's more things to do on the internet. But for some reason, maybe I'm just in the wrong spot on the internet, but nothing feels like a community anymore. Like, I'm not gonna lie, in recent years, I've been part of the car guy stuff. There's no community online about car guys. Every car guy is just at each other's throats with what car is the best. And honestly, I'm not saying it was perfect back in the trick showing days, but at least there was a community. Like, these days, it just seems like everyone's not happy compared to what they were. Yeah, I just don't understand why people aren't happy. Like, I do. Times are harder now than they ever were, to be honest. Like, and I get that. I'm part of that same deal. But I feel like community made it feel a bit better, you know? Having, you know, a thing to do, to people to see, people to talk to, like, it just made everything more enjoyable, in my opinion. Less of community online now than there ever has been. And it could be partially due to AI as well. Like, all of those AI brain rot videos, they're everywhere these days. I'm gonna be honest, I've never hit a ladder stall before. Like, seriously. I've never timed the jump. But yeah, what are your guys' experiences on the internet? Like, well, obviously, if you're watching this video, you probably grew up on trick shotting and all that kind of stuff. But what other communities were you a part of? The car community in real life, very good. I'm very happy with it. But online, like, I understand that not everything has to be online, but like, not everything has to be in real life either. Not everyone has the time or the money or all that kind of stuff to do things all the time in real life. That's why I always appreciated and, you know, loved the fact that online was a thing, because a lot of real life is stuck behind a paywall. Online, yeah, there's some things that are stuck behind a paywall, but not everything is. And one thing that made me like think about the internet and all of that kind of stuff was The Matrix. I started watching The Matrix, I think it was last night, and honestly, that's kind of never felt more true. And I feel like AI is probably like the #1 reason. The AI and the economic state is the #1 reason why this kind of feeling is going on. But yeah, as I was saying, I was watching The Matrix. The last time I watched it, I think I was about 10 years old. It's a very good movie. A very, very good movie. I'm not completely through it because my missus fell asleep halfway through. Like, how much of your content that you see on your feed is genuine stuff and not just AI slop? Like, I would say, like, probably a majority of it is genuine, like, human stuff. But a lot of it wouldn't be. A lot of it just straight up would not be genuine human stuff. There's just so much out there. There's so much AI, and I think like, I tried streaming yesterday before the CutCom actually, and I had one person watching my stream, and that one person was a bot for another streaming service. So realistically, what is the point? Like, if all you're gonna be catering to is bots, what's the point of making content? Well, look, that's kind of a shallow view of it because I enjoy making content for myself. I love this. I love doing my in real life stuff because it just shows progression as a person, as a human, as, you know, as a content creator. It shows progression, and that's what I love about it. Yeah, I'm not going to stop for that reason because I like looking back on it and how much I've grown and changed as a person, and yeah, I just think that's why I do it. For people coming into this thinking they're going to make a lot of money, it's just not around anymore. Just not around. So if I suddenly, all of a sudden got, you know, famous and massive amounts of money, you know, went viral overnight, I wouldn't be complaining because it just gives me more reason to do what I enjoy doing. But if you're going into this for the sole reason of trying to retire or something like that, it's just not possible these days. I was watching all FaZe Jev's montages earlier today, and honestly, he's got some mad clips in there. Like, especially his introducing. I loved his introducing to FaZe. Personally, with the introducing to FaZe, the edit and the music are good, and the clips they're alright, but they're not his best clips by far. I mean, I'm talking like I can do better. I can't. But yeah, this dead internet theory is honestly quite disturbing. Like, I wish the best for the internet. I've grown up on the internet. Like, it has been a major part of my life when it comes to this trick trick-shotting stuff, when it comes to, you know, finding even information about cars, dude. Like, it's such an integral part of our lives these days that you want it to flourish and do well, but you don't want it to take over. Like, human interaction is so important at the end of the day. That's why I could never full-time this gaming YouTube stuff. I'd have to still do IRL videos. Like, I love gaming. I love trick-shotting. I love all of that kind of stuff. But it's not something I could do forever, my whole life. I need human interaction as well. But to be fair, a lot of human interaction does come out of this stuff. Like, I made a lot of friends back in the day just literally spinning on a video game. Oh! Hit marker! I haven't had one of those in a while, but fuck, dude. If it was with the Ballista, I'd understand, you know? But it's with the DSR, come on. But yeah, on the topic of me streaming yesterday, I'm not really a massive fan of streaming. It's not content that I really want to do. I prefer recording in the safety of my own home and then being able to edit and cut out what I want, being able to play music over it, be able to make a funny clipping out of it and leaving that up to the fans to clip and then make that a funny moment. Like, it feels like you give the job to your fans instead of yourself. Like, it's your channel. You do what you want to do. I don't know. I just don't understand the whole hype around streaming. Like, I get it for some content, but not all. And look, I'm not saying I've never watched a stream before. I've watched Nuda, I've watched Pamaj, I've watched Scope, I've watched Moist Critical. I've watched quite a few of, you know, streamers around, but I'm just not a massive fan of it. Oh, I got a kill chain. What the fuck? Oh, fuck! I'm getting close to these shots. One of them is going to connect in this next 5 minutes. Oh! Oh, I didn't even shoot the Ballista because I didn't think I was going to hit. What the fuck, dude? I wasn't expecting that at all. Oh, I got the reload too. Nice. I'm very happy with very happy with how that ended. Very happy. But yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, guys, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.